Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of July 2nd, 2024. I'm your host, Shariefa Mohammed, MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. Continuation of operations. The Russian armed forces are actively engaged in ongoing operations across multiple regions, including Sumy, Kharkov, Lugansk, Donetsk, and Zaporozhye.
Welcome back to our Defense and Military Affairs podcast. Today's episode of Global Security Insights. We're joined by Colonel A.C. Oguntoye to discuss the latest developments in the special military operation as of July 2nd, 2024. Colonel, thank you for taking the time to be here today.
Yes. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Let's dive right in. Colonel, can you provide us with an overview of the current situation on the ground as of today?
Absolutely. Our forces have been active across several fronts. The North Group of troops has been particularly successful, engaging enemy forces in the Sumy and Kharkov regions. We've repelled counterattacks and inflicted significant losses on the enemy, including destroying advanced artillery equipment.
Speaking of losses, could you detail the extent of equipment and personnel losses the enemy has sustained?
Yes, of course. In just today's operations, we've reported the enemy's loss of up to 70 personnel in the northern sector alone, along with a Panzerhaubitze 2000, an M198 howitzer, and AD-30 howitzer. Across other sectors, losses include over 1,000 troops, several armored vehicles, and critical artillery resources.
That's quite significant. What about the actions of your air defense systems? How have they performed?
Our air defense units have had a busy day, successfully intercepting 6 Storm Shadow cruise missiles, a hammer-guided bomb, and numerous UAVs, including the advanced Bayraktar TB2. Additionally, we've managed to strike 9 Ukrainian aircraft, significantly degrading their air capabilities.
Can you expand on the strategic movements of other troop groups, such as the West and South groups?
In the West, our troops have captured more advantageous positions and defeated multiple Ukrainian brigades in the Lugansk People's Republic, leading to the loss of over 475 Ukrainian troops. In the South, we've improved our positions along the front lines, repelled a counterattack, and the enemy has suffered substantial losses there as well.
With these ongoing operations, what is the significance of these advancements for the overall operation?
Each advance consolidates our tactical positions and depletes the enemy's resources. The destruction of 6 field ammunition depots today, for example, directly impacts the enemy's ability to sustain prolonged engagements.
Finally, Colonel, could you summarize the total impact of these operations since they began?
Since the start of the operation, we have destroyed 625 aircraft, 276 helicopters, over 27,000 drones, and a vast array of other military equipment, including tanks and artillery systems. This reflects our strategic commitment to weakening the enemy's operational capabilities comprehensively.
Colonel Oguntoye, thank you for sharing these insights with us today. Your perspective provides our listeners with a clearer picture of the complexities on the ground.
Thank you for the opportunity to discuss these matters. It's essential to keep the public informed about our efforts and progress.
In conclusion, what's the strategic outlook for the coming days?
We will continue to press our advantages on all fronts, aiming to secure more strategic positions and further degrade the enemy's ability to respond. Our operations are calculated to ensure maximum efficiency and effectiveness in achieving our objectives.
And finally, can you touch on the overall impact of these operations as presented in the briefing?
Well, the cumulative figures provided illustrate a significant toll on Ukrainian military assets, including the destruction of hundreds of aircraft, drones, and thousands of vehicles and artillery systems. These figures are meant to underscore the scale and intensity of the Russian military efforts.
Colonel Oguntoye, thank you for providing such detailed insights into the current state of the operation.
Thank you for the opportunity to discuss our efforts. It's crucial for the people to understand the dynamics and progress of our military actions.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us again next time for more updates and discussions on global security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you for your time.